So far in this series, we have learned about strings, numbers, booleans, if statements, and loops. But what if we want to store multiple values in one place? That's where lists come in. In this video, you will learn what lists are and how to use them, and why they are one of the most important tools in Python. Let's get into it. What is a list? A list is a collection of items stored in one variable. Instead of creating 5 separate variables, we can store everything inside one list. Lists are written using square brackets. They can hold strings, numbers, or even a mix of both. This is how we create a simple example of a list. You write square brackets and inside you separate with commas. As you can see here, we have strings and then we have integers. And then we can print it here as fruits and number. It will print out the numbers, which is 1, 2, 3, and they also print out the apple, banana, and orange. Indexing, it's very important. Every item in a list that has an index. Python starts counting at 0. That means the first item is at position 0. So as you can see here, this item here is in position 0. Then it goes 1, and this is something beginners need to remember. They can also use negative indexing to start from the end. So if you use negative indexing, we can start with orange and end with apple. As you can see here, it will print here the first item, but it will print the second item, and if you use this -1, it will print the last item. You can also change an item. Lists are multiple, which means they can be changed. You can replace items by using their index. This makes lists very flexible. Adding items. You can also add new items to a list using append. For example, we can add mango to the fruits list, and then it will show in the fruits list, and it will not remove any item. This adds the item to the end of the list. This is a very common in real programs, removing items. You can remove items using .remove brackets, or you can use .pop to remove the last item. As you can see here, we'll remove apple, meaning it will not be there when we run the code, and we can use pop to remove the last item, so we don't even have to specify which one is it. This is the length of a list. If you want to know how many items are in the list, use len. This is useful for counting or checking conditions. For example, we have here len. When we run the code, it will show how many things are in the list. So it will show 3, and it will update every time you use that things I talked about above. This is a loop through a list. Looping lists and loops work perfectly together. You can loop through each item in a list using a for loop. This is how most real programs process data. Checking if items still exist. If we want to check if something is in the list, you can check if something exists inside a list using in. Python returns true or false. This connects back to booleans. This why lists matter. Lists are everywhere. Shopping carts, game inventories, student scores, user data. If you understand this, you're leveling up fast. This is the foundation of lists in Python. In the next episode, we'll talk about tuples, which are similar to lists but cannot be changed. If this helped you, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.